Well, good evening, everybody. You,
Hello.
Gracie and Becky, and we're not doctors in real life, but tonight we're playing doctors. Is that right, Beck?
Yes, what we've always wanted to do is be a doctor.
Yeah, yeah, true. So here we are. Here's my sidekick, Becky Caminiti. My name's Tracy Foltz, and we're delighted to be with you this evening because I think we're talking about a really fun topic that often gets overlooked. So, Becky and I are going to spend a little bit of time as professional lash doctors talking about lash health. Isn't that right, Beck?
Yes, and I cannot wait. So hopefully you guys are getting on, and we would love for you to put your name in the comments, who invited you, if you're a consultant or if you're a guest of a consultant. We really want to know, where are you from? And maybe, do you have any questions or concerns? Like, what's your big lash issue in your life? So we are not going to answer those necessarily live because we want to make sure we stay focused and honor your time tonight. So make sure you're interacting. We have some amazing consultants that are also on the chat, and so they would be happy to answer questions too if we happen to miss anything. So make sure you're putting in your comments, and we're super excited to see people popping on. And so, yeah, we cannot wait to hear or to share with you what happens with Lash Health.
Right. So before we get to that, let's just briefly introduce ourselves, Becky. And we already did, but tell a little bit about our Mary Kay journey. Why don't you go ahead and go first?
Okay, so I started my Mary Kay business. It will be 15 years next month. I never dreamt I would be a lash doctor. I never thought I would ever be able to tell you one thing about mascara or lash health. However, I'm so excited that over these last 15 years, I've learned so much, and it has changed my life, honestly. And so, yeah, I'm married. My husband is a fourth grade teacher and cannot wait for school to have a little break. And yeah, I love the flexibility. I love the camaraderie. I love that you can learn anything and become an expert at it if you put enough time in. And so Mary Kay is not rocket science at all. It's a very teachable skill. And so I'm so grateful for Tracy, who mentored me and coached me to the place where I am today. And so Tracy, tell us your story.
Well, my name again, Tracy Foltz. I've been with this wonderful business for 26 years, and it has flown by. And let me just tell you, in 26 years' time, the products have just gotten better and better and better. And I am so happy that I have been using these products for as long as I have, because I really feel like not only has my skin benefited from it, but my family has benefited from the products and the business itself. Mary Kay is a wonderful opportunity. I think a lot of you know I do have a handicapped daughter, and I do have help with her now, but for many, many years, I took care of my three girls, my three daughters, and worked my Mary Kay business right alongside of doing that. And if I ever had an situation come up, and let me tell you, there were plenty of them where I needed to adjust and pivot, as they say, my Mary Kay could be temporarily moved aside, and I would take care of what needed to be taken care of with my kids and then pick it right back up. So it's a very flexible business. You can make money at it. A lot of at-home businesses, I think it can be challenging to make money at, but you can make money at this business as long as you're diligent and continue to learn and have fun with it. It is a fun business. I got to say, I'm really glad I'm not a doctor. I live next
Me too.
I really, and they are gone. They have two small children. They're wonderful people, but they work really, really, really hard. And they're not home very much. And I'm home a lot. It's where I like to be. And anyway, I'm just very grateful for this business. Okay. That being said, let's talk about Lash Health because I feel so weird. You guys, can you see I don't have on any mascara today? And, maybe you didn't notice, but I think once I put on mascara, you're going to see a big difference. But that being said, Becky, why do we even wear mascara? What is the point of it, really?
Well, for me, I love it because it opens my eyes up. It makes me look awake.
Mhm.
So there have been times, there's frequently, I'll say like twice a year, I usually have like a PJ day. And it's just like a relaxing, I'm not going anywhere. I just need a day, right? And so that's a no makeup day for sure. And when my father-in-law was living with us on PJ day, he was in his like we were all in like not getting fully dressed. So the funny thing is that he would say to me, he'd say, "Are you okay?
It's true.
You look really tired today."
Yes.
Yes, in fact, I do feel tired today. That's why I'm in PJ day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, and one other really funny story. I don't know if you remember this, but my husband and I have been out shopping, and it was before one of our weekly meetings. And he looked at me and he goes, "You don't have any mascara on." I said, "Oh, yes, I do. I put it on this morning." He goes, "No, you don't." And I said, "Oh, yes, I do." So I went and I totally didn't believe him. I should believe my husband more frequently, right? And I got to the meeting and Tracy goes, "You have no mascara on."
I don't remember this.
This was very many years ago because it was in your Granville Training Center. But it does matter.
Yeah.
Lashes matter.
It makes a difference. And you know what? It can be confusing. Mary Kay has 6 different mascaras, you guys, and they all do different things depending on what is right for you. So we have lots of options. And our mascaras, I have to say, I switch it up all the time. Sometimes I wear 2. A lot of times I wear 2. I love mascara. Mascara is one of my favorite things because, like Becky said, it really makes your eyes look awake. It You guys, one of the first things people notice about you, first thing, just so you know that they notice about you, is your smile with teeth. Smile with teeth. And then the next thing that they notice is your eyes. Okay. So putting mascara on, yeah, just really brightens your eyes, opens them up. So, but there can be some confusion. And I got to say, if you're wearing the wrong mascara, if you're wearing an old mascara, it can be really frustrating.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about Lash Health, Becky. Okay, because all the mascara in the world is not going to help you if you only have 2 or 3 eyelashes. Okay, so let's talk about what we can be doing to make our lashes thicker and fuller and longer before we even put mascara on. Do you have any thoughts on that, Beck?
I do. One of the biggest no-nos that's the easiest to fix is to take it off at night.
Yeah.
To take your mascara off. Sleeping in mascara is damaging to your lashes.
Amen.
So please don't do that. There's other things like just the fact that you're a female and you're getting older, like age makes a difference for sure.
Yeah.
And hormones make a difference for sure.
Yep.
But there are things that we can do proactively, like not like rubbing really, really hard or using products that are, just have ingredients that are damaging to your lashes. So yeah, I love the fact that we're going to teach you some, especially one amazing product that's going to give your lashes great health. What other things cause lashes to be not working?
One of the first things I notice with women when they complain about this is they are using a regular cleanser to take off their mascara.
Oh, true.
And this is really damaging if you're using waterproof mascara and then you're not using a product that's appropriate for lashes to remove the waterproof mascara. I would advise against, unless you have a really severe situation where your eyes water a lot. Some people do. Then wear mascara, waterproof mascara every day. But
Mm.
if that's not an issue for you, I recommend not wearing waterproof mascara every single day. It can be difficult to remove. But any mascara, make sure that you're using, and you guys, I'm sorry, ours is the best. Our waterproof eye makeup remover is the absolute best on the market. It has been a best-selling Mary Kay product for
Ever.
at least, you guys. It lasts a long time. It's easy to use. You shake it up. Becky, tell how, because the product does separate. Explain why that
Yeah.
does.
So this top part, you can see it's separated. That takes off your waterproof makeup. So this is designed to help you with your waterproof makeup. The bottom part takes off all the rest of your makeup. When you shake it, like Tracy's, it looks like it has, it's like got stuff in it that's not good for you. And this looks very oily. So it's not oily. We don't want to put oils in our eye area. One, it feels nasty.
Right.
This has a conditioner. So it's going to condition your lashes so that you have great lash health.
Mhm.
And you don't have to rub and tug and pull. So you just put it on a cotton pad and you will, I'm going to take my glasses. I have my doctor glasses on because, I had to look the part for a hot minute. But I can't see as well with my glasses up close, and I want to see you guys. So you want to just put it on your lashes and just let it soak for just a half a second, and then you can gently wipe off. And one of the really important key, if you can think to do it, it just takes some practice, is to go in.
Mm.
That's not going to necessarily help with your lashes, but it is going to help with wrinkles. And since it's all kind of connected.
Mhm.
So you should not have to be rubbing tons and tons and tons. So.
Okay. Well said. And then the next thing that I think helps with, now this is my own viewpoint. Okay. I don't know if it's medically accurate, but it's my viewpoint. I believe that using an eye cream does support lash health because if your lashes are dry and brittle, they are going to fall out a lot easier. And a great lash cream, or excuse me, a great eye cream makes a difference in that. Using it, thank you, Becky, using it consistently twice a day, it is going to condition your lashes. They're going to be hydrated and they're going to grow better than if you're not. So if you're not already using an eye cream, I highly recommend.
One other thought too, Tracy, if you're wearing false eyelashes on a regular basis, you do have to be careful how quickly you're pulling those off. You don't want to be ripping and tearing your lashes. Or if you even have lash extensions, just let them come out naturally instead of just like yanking on them. So eventually, if you keep yanking on your lashes, they're not going to come back.
Right.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So obviously, too, like chemotherapy and other medications can impact your lash health. So those are things that you just have to be aware of. And we are so sad for that. But you can still we have lots of options for you.
Yes, we're pretty good at addressing some special concerns. So if you do have those, make sure you let us know. Put a comment down below. We're happy to help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about, like I said, Mary Kay has 6 different mascaras. We're going to go through those very quickly. But I do want to mention that, my goodness, the number of mascaras that are out in the world and available to you are, I don't even know. Are they in the thousands? I don't know. But there are some amazing options out there. And let me tell you, you can spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of money on a mascara if you go very high end. I don't think it's any better than ours. I will be very honest with you. I've looked at the reviews. Our mascara, our most expensive mascara is $18. Let's talk about that one, Becky. Talk about our Lash Intensity Mascara.
Love this. I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day on my upper lashes. And one of the things, are you putting this on today, Tracy?
I was going to put on Lash Love today.
Okay, so let's talk about the brush. And
Yep.
I love that you're showing it up close and personal. So you can see that you have long bristles right now on the top and the bottom. And if she flips it a quarter turn, you see short bristles. That gives you, the short bristles gives you all the volume that you need and more. I like to call it my 𝙒𝙒𝙦𝕐𝕗 mascara. And if you twist it the quarter turn and you use the long bristles, that's going to comb it out, giving you long, full lashes. It lengthens your lashes. So 4 times the volume, and I don't remember how much the length, but a ton of length. And so if you're the person who likes bold, full, va-va-voom lashes, you want lash intensity.
Okay, what about wearing this product on your bottom lashes?
So personally, I don't. I use waterproof because I have watery eyes. I would say if you're going to use this when it is water resistant, I would probably top it with a little coat of waterproof. What do you think?
I recommend, and honestly, I do that with every single day, just a tiny bit of waterproof mascara on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And can I just say that before we go on, our mascaras are hypoallergenic, and that's super important for your lash health too. There are products on the market that are not. And so just be careful about that because that can affect long-term lash health.
Wow. Very good. Excellent. Okay, well, let's talk about a new mascara that we have. It's called our Fanorama Mascara. This retails for $16, and as the name implies, it's going to fan your lashes out. And the whole key to this mascara, because it's the formula inside the tube is our Lash Love formula. So it's the exact same mascara as our Lash Love mascara. It's the exact same formula in the tube, but the difference is the brush. What are your thoughts on this, Becky?
So I love the fact that it has an hourglass figure. Can you twist it just a touch more to show the hourglass? Yes.
Yep.
And the tip of it, if you look at the tip of the mascara wand, it has little bristles that point out. So you can come in and get all the teeniest, tiniest little lashes. I failed to bring mine out here today. It's on my table. So yeah, it's just such a great, wonderful mascara to get that fanned out, really. And we lost her. So we shall wait.
Can you hear me?
I can. Yep.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my mic, and my mic went out. So I just went out and came back in. I apologize.
No problem. Not a problem at all. We're so glad that you made it back. Okay, so are we done with Fanorama?
Yeah, we're done with Fanorama. So let's talk about Lash Love Mascara and Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. Okay, we've got two of them. Lash Love, and I might have grabbed, I think I've got two Lash Love.
I got the other one.
Okay.
No worries.
So Lash Love Mascara and Lash Love Lengthening, these retail for $16. I will tell you, the Lash Love Mascara is my absolute favorite. I just absolutely love it. It gives the best definition of any mascara I have ever tried. That's what I like. That's what I like for me personally. That's what's important to me. So that's the mascara I use. What are your thoughts, Beck?
Yes, I have a lot of clients that absolutely love this.
Do you care if I put it on, Beck?
I would love for you to put it on. Please do, because we want to see how amazing your eyes look once you get mascara. I mean, they already look, okay, let's just be clear. Tracy's like the goddess of amazing makeup. So let's just start there. But when she doesn't have her mascara on, she does not look complete. So we were talking earlier about she's going to put on her mascara and I do a play-by-play. So anyway, we're not going to do that. But do you do that on both your upper and lower lashes?
I do. And I always start with my lower lashes first because I wear eyeshadow every day. And if you put mascara on your top lashes first, then look to do your lower, you're going to get a big mess right there.
Yep. It happens. So we are going to watch as Tracy puts on her mascara. But one thing I would just say for my women that are a little bit older, more mature, this is a fantastic mascara for them because it's very easy. It's not too big. My mom struggles with her eyesight, so it's manageable. A large mascara like the Lash Intensity just would not work well for her because it's just too much. The other thing is all of these mascaras so far we've talked about are all coming in black. And so, but you can wear black, and you can see Tracy has fair skin, blonde hair. So she can get away with black. You can get away with black most of the time. We do have a black brown mascara we're going to talk about in just a little bit. So look at how amazing that is looking. And Tracy, you're like going down.
I do both. So you kind of wiggle the brush in between. You want to do
it.
And you want to get every little lash, you guys, on the inside and outer corner. I always do the top as well as underneath. And then I think mascara is something you just really want to take your time with. Don't hurry it. Take your time. And if you do make a mistake, like let's say you sneeze when your mascara is wet and you've got a big mess up here, do not panic. That's the one thing you don't want to do is panic. The best way, and I'm grabbing something, guys. Sorry. Come on, come out of there. Oh my goodness. Okay, the easiest thing to remove mascara when it's up in here, just grab a spoolie like this. When it's dry, and then you just kind of pop it off. It comes right off.
Looks so good. What a difference. Okay, get up close and personal so we can see your eyes. Wow, look at the difference, you guys. So much more open and bright and fantastic.
Yeah.
Yay.
Better, a lot better.
You know, one other tip for really great lash health that I read online, and I think it's really true. When you take your mascara wand out, you don't want to set this on your counter or your table because there is bacteria all over the place. Yeah. So you want to make sure that this is staying only in your hand and you don't share your mascara with other people. That's another super important tip. This is meant, I know I've heard moms and daughters particular or sisters say, oh, we'll just share our mascara. Don't do that, please. You can share so much bacteria infections. You do not want an eye infection. It can honestly damage your eyes for years to come. So one mascara per person. You want to replace it every 3 months. And I would say for our Lash Intensity, because I use it all the time, I'm replacing it about every 6 to 8 weeks because I use a lot. If your mascara starts flaking and clumping, it's not the mascara's fault, usually. It's just too old. You've had it too long.
Yes.
I've had gals that say, oh, I've had my mascara for 4 years. I'm like, well, how's that working for you?
Yeah.
I can't fix that problem other than sell you another mascara.
You know, the other thing too, Beck, and I've had that same thing happen where they'll go, well, this is the one I use. Like when I do a facial on somebody, they'll go, this is the mascara I use. And I'll look at it and I'll pull it out. And I'm like, this is completely dry and there's nothing left in there. You've kept it too long. The other thing I want to mention is if you notice when I'm reinserting the wand into the tube, I'm not going like this. When you do that,
thank you.
That's just saying to the world, pump a bunch of air in there and dry that mascara out as quickly as possible because I like wasting money and I want to buy a new one. Don't do that. All you have to do is swirl it around and pull it out, wipe the tip off, and then apply. Do not, jam the wand in and out.
Yeah. And you guys, I want you guys to be putting in the comments something that you've learned today from your lash doctors that you did not know before that you're going to change because you got a diagnosis of an ailment. It's called a mascara ailment.
Don't make me laugh. My lashes they're wet. Oh my
Okay, the doctor has just spoken, and do not do that. Do not
right.
pump your mascara.
Goodness. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
it looks so good, Tracy.
Thank you.
Okay, so one other thing we should probably talk about is something called eyelash mites.
Mhm. Go right ahead, Beck.
Eyelash mites are a real thing. Just because you find them on Google does not necessarily mean that they're a real thing. However, they truly are. They
Mhm.
live in your lashes. And so that's another reason why you take your mascara off at night. Otherwise, okay, this is gross, but we have to sometimes shoot straight, right?
Right.
These little creatures that live in your lashes are going to have an all-you-can-eat buffet while you sleep. And
Mhm.
that's just nasty. And we're not showing pictures of them because they're gross.
Yeah.
So another reason to take off your lashes, I mean, your mascara. So I had a client, actually, I don't think she ever ended up being a client. We got together and she never, ever, 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 ever takes off her mascara. Every day she just keeps adding more and more and more and more. And it honestly looked really horrible, but she
Mhm.
thought she looked amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you
You know, you guys, that's like anything, like never taking a bath or never taking your makeup off, just always. So, you know, yeah, it's the long-term damage that's doing is, you know, there's going to come a point where you don't recover from that long-term damage and your lashes just
Yeah.
stop growing. So it's really important to, Benjamin Franklin said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And I think
Yeah.
we can apply that basic thought to a lot of areas of our life, including taking care of ourselves.
Yes, exactly. Okay, Tracy, talk to us about lash lengthening and how is this different than the lash love?
You know what? The lash lengthening is very similar to the lash love. It has the same, very similar brush, except it has that curve to it. So what that curved brush does, and it is a different formula than the lash love that I just put on. And the formula is going to make your lashes longer. So if you are somebody that has always just had stubby little lashes, no matter what, and that's always bothered you, this would be the formula that you want to use.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's a great one for older women because that little bit of curve sometimes just helps them to get in and not have such a problem. Plus, most women over the age of 60 and 70 tend to have shorter lashes. Not true for everybody, but it tends to be a situation.
Yes, exactly. And then the last one would be our waterproof. And I think I dropped, no, I haven't.
We got two more.
Oh yeah, we forgot Ultimate. I forgot
Yeah,
Ultimate.
let's do that one first.
Okay, go ahead, Beck.
This is probably our longest selling mascara. Oops, and I just dropped it. That was special. I'll let you show it.
I have one. It's right here.
So it comes in black, brown, and it comes in black. So if you're very, very, very fair and you just want that little bit softer touch, go with the black, brown. Otherwise, the black is great too. It's volume. It goes on easily. It has a great brush. It's the one that I probably sell the most of personally. And actually, I sell all of them. But
Yes.
yeah. What do you think about it?
Well, one really fun tip that I've talked about for years, and I got to say, I do miss just a good solid brown mascara, but most people don't. So that's why we don't have it. But you have black, brown in the Ultimate Mascara, and then we have black. But the black brown color gives the illusion of thicker lashes. Black mascara gives the illusion of longer lashes. So a fun little trick you can do if you really want to, like maybe you have a special occasion, take the Ultimate black brown and coat your entire lashes. Do the bottom first, then the top, then tip just the upper lashes with the black Ultimate and your lashes are going, honestly, it's an amazing look. So if you have a special event coming up, that's a really fun look to try.
Is that called minking?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Because if you look at a mink's fur, okay, the part closest to the skin is brown and the very tip of the fur is black. And that's what makes it look so plush and thick and, same
So
thing.
fun. I
Yeah.
love that tip.
Yeah.
So you're so smart.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go to waterproof, shall we?
Yes. And I will tell you, I use waterproof every day. I just don't use it all over. I tip just the upper lashes with the waterproof. Okay. And I'll show you how I do that.
Yeah, I think I meet with a lot of brides. And so for a wedding, you do need to make sure you have a waterproof mascara if you're a crier. If you're swimming, you're going to wear waterproof. If you're going to a funeral or experiencing something really sad, you want waterproof. But for almost every other occasion, water resistant, which all the rest of our mascaras are perfect. So I'm so excited. She's showing us how to use a spoolie. I love that.
Yeah,
inevitably we get it all over the place, right?
Yeah, I had quite a bit up here, and
Yep.
I have a piece right here, but I just let it dry, and now I'm just taking the spoolie and popping it off. Because if you take a Q-tip when it's still wet, it's just going to smear. You don't want to do that. If you can just be patient and wait a few seconds, finish the rest of your makeup, and then go back and pop it off, it makes your life a lot easier.
Yeah, it sure does. The other thing I learned from you, Tracy, is to take time with your mascara.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing Tracy do, is just don't go in and go, you can, but you won't get the full effect of your mascara. So when I meet with clients, it's not uncommon for them to hear me say, let's do a little more.
Yes.
Okay, let's try a little bit more.
Yes.
Yes, a little more would be great.
Right.
Okay, let's try just a touch more.
Yes.
So more is better frequently with mascara.
Right. And
with other products in our line, more is not better.
Yes. Like you said, really taking the time, because sometimes I'll be talking to a woman and I can tell she's hurried with her mascara because she hit about 4 lashes, okay, on each eye. And there's a bunch of missing lashes out here and a bunch of missing lashes in here. And, it's fine, but you're just going to get so much a bigger impact if you really take just all it takes is 1 or 2 more minutes. Okay. So set your alarm 1 or 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah. So true. One other last tip for lash health is once your lashes are dry.
Yes.
You don't want to go back in and just be combing and combing and combing, because that can damage your lashes so quickly. Have you experienced that before?
Yeah, it'll pull them right out. I mean, it weakens your lashes. It makes them dry and brittle, and they break, quite honestly.
Yep. So, Tracy, how do you help people pick the type of mascara? Because we just showed them 6 options, the color of mascara, and which wand is best for them.
I would say you can tell just a lot by talking to a woman. If she says, I haven't worn mascara in years, I'm probably going to recommend our Ultimate Mascara. It's just a great basic mascara. If she's very fair, or maybe very fair and more mature, I would recommend the Black Brown, just because it's a little bit softer. If she's not used to seeing herself in mascara, maybe black would be too much. So I would recommend.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so sorry. We are having internet issues. Okay, Tracy, I think we were talking about how you would recommend, the different kinds of mascaras to somebody. So can you try that again?
Yes. So just like everybody has a very unique personality, they also have a unique lash personality. So how do you find out what mascara is right for you? Well, call up your Mary Kay beauty consultant or text her or whatever. She'll ask you a few questions, but I would say overall, if I'm dealing with a more mature woman who's maybe very fair, who has not worn mascara in a very long time, I'm going to recommend Black Brown in our Ultimate Mascara, because if she's not used to seeing herself in mascara, the color black might be a little bit too much for her. And the Ultimate Mascara formula is just very easy to wear. It comes off, of course, like all our mascaras, very easily with our oil-free eye makeup remover. But Black Brown is just a little bit softer if you're not used to seeing yourself in mascara. As far as the other options, it just all depends on what you want with your lashes. And most women, believe it or not, do know what their issues are, just like we know what our issues are with our kids and our body. And, you know, they know. For me, I need lash definition. Okay. That's why I use the Lash Love. If I have a woman who says to me, I absolutely love mascara, then I'm either going to recommend our Lash Intensity Mascara or the Fanorama Mascara, because you just get that wow impact when you use those. So do you have any thoughts to add to that, Beck?
No, I think those are all really great tips. And I will say this. My mom, a few years ago, had never worn mascara, and she was in her 70s at the time, upper 70s.
Wow.
And she said, Becky, do you think I should be wearing mascara? And I said, yes. So she wears it. It looks good on her. It just opens up her eyes, and she doesn't look so tired, and she loves it. So if you've never tried it and you're older, more mature, and you're like, oh, I'm not, why try now? It's never too late.
Exactly. Have fun with it. Maybe mix it up a little bit. Don't be afraid to, like, maybe you like a lot of volume, but you also like a little bit of definition. You can layer two mascaras over top of each other. For some of you, that's going to be like, hey, I can barely get one mascara on. Okay, that's enough for me. But there are people out there that really like to mix things up. So the biggest thing, you guys, is have fun with it. And please wash your face and remove the product at night for overall long-term lash health.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Yeah.
So, are we having a deal tonight, Tracy?
Yes, I was just talking about, well, thinking about, I should say, I want to challenge everybody to, when you get off this video, when you're done watching it, go into your bathroom and pull out your mascara you've been using and ask yourself this question, and be willing to answer it honestly. How long have you had your mascara? When did you last buy it? You know, maybe if you can't remember when you bought it, that might be a red flag. So consider getting yourself a new mascara. But Becky, we talked about a special where they could stock up for the year and get buy 3, get 1 free, right?
Yes.
And you could mix and match different formulas.
Yes. And that's the beautiful thing. Like, sometimes you just need a waterproof, and you need a Lash Love, and you want a lash lengthening, and you want a lash intensity. Like, you might be the mascara queen, so you just need them all. Otherwise, consider buying 3 of the same kind and adding a 4th for free.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just let you know, we, as your Mary Kay Beauty consultants, we keep track of what you purchase. And so if you're like, I don't know how old my mascara is, I can tell you how old your mascara is, because I probably delivered it, or Tracy can tell you, or your consultant can tell you. And it's really funny, because one of my customers called me and said, wow, this doesn't last very long. I just don't know why it doesn't last. I said, well, you haven't bought it for a year. Oh, well, that would be why.
Yeah. So that's your homework, you guys. When this video is done in just a minute here or less, go to your bathroom, pull out your mascara, and ask yourself that question.
Love it. Thanks, guys.
Have a great night.